was up, y'all? It's the Chop Shop. Back somewhere, and I'll just say in the 80s. I had the pleasure of playing ball with one of my closest homies, you know, God rest his soul. And his first year playing, he was out there talking a whole lot of shit. And I pulled his coattail. I told him, said, like, look, dog, you don't say shit. Don't say nothing. You just play hard. And when we get these pads, that's when you show up. Alright? But all that wolfing and talking, man, that's for them punk motherfuckers. You know, that ain't how you get down. And up until almost the day he died, he always gave me props for putting him up on game on how you play this game. Well, the situation that happened, what day was that? Sometime last week?
Right.
Sometime last week, a young brother from Oregon, LeGarrette Blount, his Oregon team suffered a big loss to Boise State. It was a big game. A game they were expected to win. A game Boise State felt that they could beat Oregon. After the game, one of the players on Boise State,
Byron Hout,
walked up to Blount, said something to him up in his face, and then gave one of them like, "There you go, asshole," type taps on his shoulder. And Blount turned around and bopped him one. Smashed him right in the jaw, laid him out. After that, you know, all hell broke loose, man. And now he's suspended for the whole year. And I'm going to toss this to you, Mr. Rue, man. You tell me how you feel about it, man, and shoot it back to me. I'll speak on it a little bit too, man. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel that the incident that happened is unfortunate. It's not the first time a fight has broke out after a game, nor will it be the last time. Fights happen in football. Football is a violent game, although we love it and appreciate it. What took place was wrong, and it takes two to tango, just like the Pac-10 athletic director mentioned. It's true. On Byron's behalf and on LeGarrette's behalf, Byron was wrong for instigating and taunting, and LeGarrette overreacted. I'm not trying to shit on the two young men. They're young men, they're students, they're college athletes. They're young. When you're young, you make mistakes. I think some form of discipline should be handed down on the part of Boise State and the part of Oregon. I think it should be in-house, and if the NCAA wants to jump in and do something, that's great. I just think the suspension for the whole entire year for LeGarrette Blount, I think is too harsh of a suspension. These are kids, are young men, they make mistakes. Same thing with Byron Hout. I think Byron made a mistake of taunting and teasing LeGarrette after the game. You don't do it. He made a mistake. He's a kid. Some form of discipline should take place. Not as severe, but some form of discipline should take place. Same thing with LeGarrette. Some form of discipline should take place. But taking the whole season away from the young man for overreacting, I think is wrong. He never would have done anything if he wasn't pushed to do so. He was hot, and it was kind of fucked up. And it was really fucked up the way the Boise State media person kept the shit playing on the big screen. They got the fans incited, and they started teasing and bothering the young man too. So
you can get arrested for inciting a riot. You know what I'm saying? And that's practically what happened. I think this whole thing was sparked off by the one kid saying something smart to the other kid. Now you have one kid who punches another kid, and then you have the Oregon. So I feel like this kid should face some form of disciplinary action. If this guy, his disciplinary action is like way up here, how do you take the guy who started the whole thing and was the fuse for the whole thing, and then his discipline is way down here? You know what I mean? Then you have whoever was working the replay screen. This person showed it over and over and over and over again.
With the game being over.
With the game being over. So now the fans get involved. So that's why he ended up going after some of the fans. With all that being said, I still feel like, look, we just got through talking about it being rabbit season, duck season out here on football players. I feel that, look, man, you got to know how to play this game. Okay? You got to know how to understand that, look, somebody in your face talking shit after game, he probably didn't do too much in that game, and I didn't even see the game. I saw the aftermath, but I'm wondering, well, what kind of numbers did Hout or Hoyt, or however you say his name, what kind of numbers he put up in that game? Because usually dudes that ball in the game, they ain't got nothing to say. There's nothing left to say. I handle my business, so I ain't gotta come up and now say something funny in your face because you lost. I handle mine. The scoreboard shows it, and my play showed it. You know what I'm saying? But as for Blount, what you need to do now is accept what's happened. And you got to deal with it in such a manner, because they could have took everything away. You're still on scholarship. You still get to practice and work out with the team. All those are pluses, because trust me, if you ain't got nothing to do but kick it, you take it from me, there's a whole lot of other things you can get involved in. All right? So be proud and be happy that you still got your scholarship, you still work out with your boys, you still practice with them. And remember, this is only disciplinary action taken by Oregon. It's not by the Pac-10, it's not by NCAA. So maybe they'll rescind some of that suspension and you'll get to play again. But right now, you got to take it as like, damn, man, I just learned a hard lesson.
Yeah, I think they need to rescind the shit and rescind it now. I think the whole media has overreacted. He just clocked the motherfucker in John. He fell down. It's not a big deal.
Right.
He was taunted, teased, whatever you want to call it, and he reacted. He overreacted. And in the same form, the young man should have not teased him. He should show better sportsmanship, etiquette, whatever you want to call it. The scoreboard speaks for itself. Boise State has a chance to do some amazing shit this year. I like the coach. I think the coach is keeping his situation in-house. You know what I mean? I think the media has nothing better to do but to flame this shit up. LeGarrette, if you ever watch this, let me tell you something. If they don't rescind that shit and spend you for 1 or 2 games like they should have done anyway, go play somewhere else. NFL future, it's about being seen.
Yeah.
You already staying with this shit. They're not going to let it go. I'm going to chop it up to you the real way. They got you in their grinder, they going to fuck you up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but, you know, Vision 2 is still there, and if you truly love being up there in Oregon, what's that, Pacific North or what have you, man, stay on your grind, keep working out, do all your damn thing. And all I'm saying is, if you choose to stay there, study, work out, work hard, be supportive of your teammates, man. And trust me, America loves a great comeback story, dog. You have a story. You got a testimonial, whether it turns out positive or if it turns out not so positive. You are now a testimony for other young brothers, man. So whatever way you work this shit, man, we got your back. We got love for you. A mistake is a mistake, man. You didn't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not that serious.
You laid a motherfucker out for popping off at the mouth. And
that's all it is.
Coming from 2 West Coast brothers, trust me, we understand.
That's all it is.
It's just,
man.
hey, man, now make the moves you got to make to keep moving forward and stay positive.
A knee-jerk decision, Oregon, is a knee-jerk decision. It's too excessive, the punishment for the young man. He didn't do nothing but react to being teased.
Hey, you got family from New Orleans or LA or something? Because I mean, that's usually some shit New Orleans brothers and LA brothers do. And Florida brothers usually just talk shit.
Boise State media person, whoever was running that scoreboard, shame on you.
For real.
Shame on you. Boise, I think it's beautiful people. Don't make it what it's not. Don't make that shit ugly. It's not a race thing.
That was 2 football players.
2 football players, one being teased, one hitting them for being teased. And it happens. The shit happens.
It happens even when motherfuckers play Madden.
Hey, what's his name? Skip or Chip or whatever the coach name?
Chip Kelly.
Hey, Chip, it's too harsh. Mike Bellotti, that's too harsh. The kid is a good kid. 2 games. 2, 3,
3, 2.5. I don't know, shit.
Yeah.
But not the whole season.
If Byron's not going to get 1 game,
and he started the shit,
get the kid 2 games.
Man,
let him do some shit around Eugene.
Man. Anyway, we out Top Shop. Now, Hood Guru fucks up another video.
I saw this right here. This face right there. He's got a little smile.
Look how they got it, man. They got some fans.
Hit him, motherfucker. fucking hit him.
The shit is like a motion picture. You don't see the boy.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's fucked
That
up.
screen, man, 5.
They did it. They
Yeah.
did it.